hello, everyone. It is your girl, Nicole. If you don't know who I am, and I'm so surprised if you do not, but just in case you don't know who I am, my name is Nicole Smith, and I'm the CEO and founder of Motivational Talk Dialogues and Show. And I have the first guest of 2026. As you see, we are ringing in the new year all about business. We coming in here strong. We coming in here hot. So get ready, get ready, get ready. MJ, hey, girl.
Hey, girl, how you doing? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too. Got
Girl,
us working in here on this beautiful, beautiful Thursday.
ain't it
And it's
good?
not
Ain't
so
it amazing?
cold. It's a perfect temperature outside. It ain't it ain't freezing
Oh, Lord Jesus.
because we
Don't
had
do
the
that.
freezing come through Louisiana and they got down to 28. I don't know what they were thinking about.
Why they do y'all like that?
I don't know. I don't
Why?
know. But that temperature was below my age and I still had to go outside. I was upset.
She said it was below my age. I can't. I cannot.
I was hot. I was hot. But MJ, for the people that do not know who you are, introduce yourself. Tell them who you are and what you do.
Oh, Lord. Happy New Year, everybody. Let me start there. For those of you who might be new to me, my name is Miriam Jackson, but you will always see me in the social media streets as MJ. I actually am the CEO and founder of four different businesses, but three of them you will hear me talk about very much faithfully. I'm the CEO of Travel with MJ. Travel with MJ is an independent travel agency that specializes not only in cruises, but making sure that we are planning stress-free travel for everybody. Okay. Now, while we specialize in cruises, we can book more than just cruises, but cruises is just my favorite thing to book. But don't rock with me. I do book it all. I just love my heart is just in cruises. Okay. So that's a little bit about Travel with MJ. I'm also the CEO of MJ's Tees and Custom Designs, where we are your one-stop shop for apparel, business apparel, funny apparel, serious apparel, Christian apparel, or anything like that. Seasonal apparel. We are the place to be. Okay. I am also the CEO of the Queen's Digital Studio, and that is the newest baby under the umbrella. The Queen's Digital Studio is all about digital products. So all those templates, those checklists. If you've been paying attention to my social media posts, my personal social media page, you've seen some of the Queen's Digital Studio work because we are going to be using our work in 2026 and beyond. Because I know, unlike everybody else, I don't have time to be sitting there looking at engagement posts or looking for engagement posts every so often. But when I have my engagement post made and all I have to do is post and schedule, yes. Yes. So that is a little bit about the Queen's Digital Studio. We will be talking more about the Queen's Digital Studio throughout this year. But I did want to let everybody know that I am the CEO of four different businesses, but three that you will actually hear me discuss. I do also have a wellness brand. It is called A Complete Scale Change with MJ. That's not really. It's one that I enjoy, but it's not one you probably hear me talk about a lot. Um, but I did want to let everybody know the portfolio of MJ because there's a lot going on. But when I am not doing all of that, when I am not business lady mode, I am resting, I am vacationing, and I'm also a college English professor. So there's a lot of different facets to MJ, who she is, what she does, and all that good stuff. But if you are a fan of laughing and having a great time, that's me. If I can just wrap everything up into that, I'm funny. I like to have a great time. I like to make people laugh, and I just enjoy living my life. So that's just a little bit about me. If you want to learn more about me, you can always visit me on my personal page on Facebook at Miriam Jackson, Instagram at MJ the Queen. I'm probably jumping ahead, but it's okay. But if you want to learn more about me and all the facets of MJ, check me out. You muted, babe.
We got some businesses to talk about today. But
Oh,
before we go into all of the business part, let's talk about MJ pulling the trigger. Cause
oh,
I done heard that saying, so now I held it to 2026, but now I want to know what that
okay.
trigger about.
You
Go ahead,
know,
let them know. Go ahead,
um,
let them
pulling the trigger is just simply me standing 10 toes down on what I say I'm going to do or what I say I'm not going to do. Pulling the trigger is simply getting out of my way and just doing it. Um, I can't talk for anybody else, but for me, I spent a lot of time wishing, thinking, woulda, coulda, shoulda, but I didn't. And I told myself about last quarter, last year, that 2026 and beyond was going to be the pull the trigger season because there's so much going on up here. I have so many different ideas, so many things that I want to do. Um, but I limit myself. And it's time for me to stop limiting myself and just do it. Because if I continue to sit and sit and sit, I'm going to overthink my way out of doing what I said I'm going to do. So pull the trigger is just simply me doing what I said I'm going to do the first time that I said I'm going to do it. Because a lot of us say it a couple of times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, and then here we are, new year, and we still in the same position. Ouch. Move on. Because I'm talking about myself too. I'm not talking about anybody in
out,
particular. I'm talking
out.
about myself. You know.
And yeah, I've had my moments, and as business owners and as women,
Oh
we
yeah.
have to work 10 times harder to get where we need to be. And we're expected to do so many things so many times. And a lot of the time we say we're gonna do something and then we put somebody else ahead of what we're doing.
Right.
And sometimes we don't get it back around to it. Other times we just forget because we spent so much time taking care of other people and what they were doing till we forget what we were planning to do for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And in this year, I just encourage everybody to, like MJ say, pull your trigger. You know, my thing for this year is legacy in the mix in 2026. It's all about building my legacy. It's all about pushing that legacy. It's all about helping other people build their legacy. I don't
Right.
want a legacy by myself. I want other people to have theirs too. So, MJ, I know travel with MJ is your baby. I know your tease. It is probably the middle child, maybe. And then I heard we got a digital. I had to pop back on
Yes.
the screen because what I'm saying, we done heard about we done heard about travel with MJ. We've heard about MJ custom tees,
Yes.
but we going digital.
We going digital. So yes, in order,
Oh,
Travel with
oh,
MJ is the oldest at 5 years old. MJ's Tees and Custom Designs is the baby, was the middle child now. She was the baby until last year. But MJ's
okay,
Tees and Custom Designs is now the middle child of the brand. And now we
okay.
are in the Queen's Digital Studio. Now, a little fun fact about the Queen's Digital Studio. She probably was supposed to be in the place where MJ's Tees is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had been working on digital products for about as long as I've had MJ's Tees. Um,
Wow.
yeah. And originally, the Queen's Digital Studio was not named the Queen's Digital Studio. It was named Digitals by Miss MJ, but I didn't like the name.
Okay.
So I didn't launch the name. So I had to go back to the drawing board. This is another thing that business owners do. We go back to the drawing board a lot.
Yeah.
Okay? We have to. For me, Digitals by Miss MJ was not hitting like I wanted to. So I put that under. MJ's tees and custom designs came to fruition, but I had to come back to it because I love making digital products and I want to be able to help people with digital products or physical products because some of them can be turned into physical t-shirt designs, MJ's tees. So it works. But I wanted a way to make digital money. We're in a digital time.
Yes,
And if you
yes,
don't think that we're in a digital time,
we are. We are. We digital right now.
we digital right now. I don't have my iPad over here. I would put that up on the screen too, because
Exactly,
that
exactly.
that's where we are. We're in a digital time. So for me, digital products had been something that I wanted to do, but I had to sit down, put it back on the drawing board, and then when I went back and I finally figured out the name for it, I was like, okay, great. I have a name. Now let's get a logo because
Mm,
Digitals by Miss MJ had a logo. I didn't like that either. So when I
okay.
finally did get to the logo that I liked, I was like, "Oh yes, this is it." So we've been doing digital products now for a little over. I'm sorry, not a little over, a little under 90 days. So she's brand new
Uh,
to the
Yeah.
umbrella, but
Oh,
she's more of now for me. Like I said, I don't have time to sit and try and find engagement posts to post on social media every day in order for y'all to be able to see my page every day. But if I can sit down and take about an hour of time to design my own engagement posts, whether they get hits or not, it's the consistency of
yeah,
posting something every day.
yeah,
So for me,
yeah.
I
And
started this because
that TikTok challenge is about to wipe me out.
oh,
I like TikTok like that.
listen, I'm already out on that one. I didn't even start that one, William. But it's okay. I'm gonna take the tools and I'm going with it. But for right now, I'm out. Um, excuse me, but um, yeah, the Queen's Digital Studio is it's one that all the businesses can use because Travel with MJ will always need flyers.
Yeah.
MJ's tees and custom designs will always need shirt designs. It's one that can be used across all of my brands, but I also want to be able to help other business owners by simply giving them an engagement pack. You know,
Okay.
30 days of engagement questions that you can use on your social media. That's 30 days that you don't have to think about what you want to ask your
Right.
people.
Right.
I
I'm
don't know about
happy
anybody else,
already.
but for me to already have it
I'm,
done,
I'm happy already.
listen,
Okay.
listen. And already we do have
Like they
some
say,
items up.
clock it,
Clock
clock
it,
it.
clock it, clock it. And we already have some products up on the website, the queensdigitalstudio.net. We do have some engagement packs. I have up until March already made at the moment. So we have a January pack, a February pack, and a March pack. Or
Mm,
you could bundle all three of them and get them for a low price versus buying all three of them individually.
Do you already have a website link for it?
We do. We do. We are
Okay.
housed at www.thequeensdigitalstudio.net. When I hop out of here, I will drop that information in the comments for those who may want to take a look at what we have. We do have some freebies over there too. So if you're not, this is January. I understand this is a budget month. I get it, especially for us educators. For some of us, we went from December 15th to January 31st without getting paid. I can't say the same, but I do know people who do.
Yeah.
But we do have some freebies over there that you can use that are beneficial. We already have a Valentine's Day sample pack up. We've been working over at the Queen's
Yeah.
Digital Studio. We're working.
Yes. 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 So I'm excited. You done already pulled the trigger. Hey, you came in hot. You intentionally scheduled to be on the show on the first day of the year while
Okay.
everybody else is out there having fun, having drinks. And I'm
Everybody
not
else
gonna
still
say that
recovering
you
from New
can't
Year's
have
Eve.
you can't do that on New Year's and bring in, but let's do something different for the new year. Let's bring it in a different kind of way. You
Listen,
know, working your business. You know, last year I went through challenge after challenge after challenge with my health, and all it did was made me be still enough to know that I have to do what makes me happy.
hmm,
And anything outside of that is null and void.
absolutely.
It's null and void. I have no room for it. And I might lose a lot of people in the process, but at the same time, God is not going to have me short. So I know I have to continue to push. I know I have to continue to do what I need to do. And when you're pulling that trigger and you're stepping into another business, you don't have time for the foolishness. You don't
Right.
have time for other things, and you're working a job, you working multiple jobs, you have multiple businesses, and you have clients. So there's only time for straightforward, upfront, get it done, and get some rest, taking some
Absolutely.
self-care. So what does your self-care look like?
Ooh, my self care, excuse me, is when I do get the time to do it. It is sleep.
Mm,
As stated, I
yeah.
have multiple jobs. I
Amen.
am the CEO of multiple businesses. Um,
Amen.
I'm multiple tied,
Amen.
multiple tied. So my self care, my biggest self care is sleep because that's the one thing that I know that my body needs to be able to function. But my second form of self care has actually been the gym. Um, over the last year, and we're in January, a year and a half, the gym has been my self care, and one of one of the models that I have when it comes to gym is workouts prevent crash outs.
Okay.
If you know,
And
you
that's
know.
true. That's true. Yes, it
If
is.
you know, you know. Workouts prevent crash outs. So that's been my motto for going to the gym because I can tell the difference between not going to the gym on a regular basis and going to the gym on a regular basis. And yeah, my mood is
Yeah.
a lot better. I feel better. I feel stronger. I look
Okay.
stronger.
Yeah.
Period. And
Period.
it's just one of those things that you have to find you have to find it in you to take care of you. If you don't find it in you to take care of you, you're gonna find yourself sick.
Mm, that part. We'll say it like that.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Sick.
We'll say it like that. Yeah. Sick.
So for me, sleep and working out has been my two biggest forms of self care. I need to get back to getting my feet done. I can't get my nails done like I want to because one of my jobs is food, and although we're really not supposed to have nails, there are people who do. I choose not to break that rule. Um,
Right.
but I need to get my feet done again. So that will be my three forms of self care: get my pedicures, go into the gym, and get my rest. So that
Oh,
those would
well,
be my
go,
self.
go ahead and keep up with motivational talk dialogues at show, because we're gonna actually be telling people how to do it themselves.
Oh,
So
let me go pull
that's
out my
coming
little
up.
yoga mat in here and show y'all how to do some jumping jacks. Or modify them jumping jacks because I'll modify something real quick.
Yeah. So we're gonna be giving a step by step on how to be able to do it yourself, what you need, the products. I'll be doing that week after next on a Tuesday at 5 o'clock. So I'll put the information out so that people can know. I will be. A lot of people don't know the different things that I have tapped into. So this year. I'm gonna be very transparent. This is my year of transparency. Um, whether it was good, whether it was bad, whether it was hard, whether it was ugly. People need to know who I am, what inspired me to do this, and where I'm going with my legacy. And I want to help as many people as I can. And the only way I'm going to be able to help them is by letting them know what broke me,
Mm-hmm.
uh, so that they don't make the same mistake. So, but how can we find you on all of your businesses?
Ooh.
Where can we look for you? What is the direct link to you? And definitely your digital business. Oh my goodness gracious, I am too excited. Uh, I do not like to create stuff like that. That like my daughter, that's her thing. That is not my thing.
I got
You wanna publish a book? I will help you with that 25/7. But I
25/7.
do not
I love it.
25/7. I will help you. But digital, like they say, you can miss me with that.
Mm-mm. Not miss you with it. Um,
Okay. Okay.
so there's a couple of different ways that you can contact me. Um, each of my websites have a contact us page on it or a contact us section on there where you can send us a message directly. However, the easiest version that I can give you verbally right now, follow me on Facebook at Miriam Jackson because I do post about all three businesses on my personal page.
Okay.
From there, you'll be able to find each branch. Travel with MJ, MJ's T's Custom Designs, the Queen's Digital Studio. But to keep it simple and to keep it straight to the point, follow me on Facebook at Miriam Jackson. You can also follow me on Instagram at MJ the Queen. That is
Okay.
MJTHE Queen, not THA, not DA, THE. The proper way to spell the word. Sorry, my bad. But my bad.
English professor, y'all. English professor. She not
Yes.
gonna have it lined up, but
No.
you know.
No. Now I do enjoy my slang every once in a while, but when you're presenting yourself in a way, you must be presenting yourself professionally. That's just how I feel. But if you want to follow us, you can follow us there on either on Instagram or on Facebook. We are on TikTok, but I really use TikTok uh for
Yeah.
relaxing. I really don't. We might be changing that in 2026, but no, I don't have an X. I don't have a Threads. I don't have all those other things. So if you happen to find my face over there, it ain't me.
It ain't you.
It ain't me.
It ain't me either. It ain't
It's
me
too
either.
many social media sites. I can't keep up.
And you can just now find me on TikTok.
Listen,
Like like
I've had a
just now.
TikTok for a while, but I use TikTok. In all
Me too.
honesty, I use TikTok to listen to Reddit stories. I do. Now, do I know that some of them are AI generated? Yes. Do I
Yeah.
know that some of them are fake? Absolutely. But I
Yeah.
use TikTok as my decompressed time. Facebook is business, Instagram is business, TikTok is decompressing.
Amen. Amen. So do we have any events coming up in the next couple of months? Anything special going on that you want to talk
Actually,
about?
I do. Um,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do. So the flagship business, the oldest of the crew, Travel with MJ, we will be hosting our first live webinar. I'm super excited because this one is something that I want to learn about. So Sunday, January 25th, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have a conversation on anything that you want to ask your travel advisor. Now, I know I'm assuming that I'm your travel advisor. I know that, but it's okay. I'm going to assume in this case. But this is going to be, it's just an hour long um, window where you get to ask me questions about how things work in the travel industry. I do have and some misconceptions that people might have about travel agents because listen,
Yeah.
I hear it all. I hear it all. Um, and I'm actively working towards not being that stereotypical person that you might have interacted with when you say you've interacted with a travel agent. Okay. Um, that is an everyday work for me. However, I do want to hear some of the things, some of the stories, some of the ways that people have been affected by a travel agent, positive or negative. So that way, when I am working with clients, I'm working in a better understanding of the customer side. I'm on the agent side. I can flat out tell you that I'm on the agent side. Um,
Okay.
until it comes to the customer's money, then I'm on the customer side because don't play with my coins. Um, but I want
That
to
part.
understand, more about what people feel about the term travel agent. And I use travel agent in quotes because I don't call myself an agent. I call myself an advisor. Okay.
Yes.
For me, there's a difference. Travel agent is simply trying to take your money. Don't really care if you're
Mhm.
safe. Don't really care if you enjoy your vacation. Don't really care if if the pictures match what you found on Google to what you see live.
Right.
Travel advisor, that's what I call myself. I'm simply giving you the information and allowing you to make the decision for yourself. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to force you into anything. You can say, "Oh, that's not within my budget." I said, "Okay, we'll find something else." Or we have that conversation of you might
Mm.
need to change your budget or change your destination. You're not going to be able to get it with this,
That part.
which is where I lean more into the advisor side. I'm giving you this information, but at the end of the day, ultimately, it's up to the client. Now, I've not had any clients recently have any bad experiences.
Yeah. Mhm.
Need
And
I
we
say
took
more?
that pause. We took that pause
That
so that
pause
you
was
would be able
dramatic and
to.
intentional because I
to-
need people to understand. But ask your
That pause
travel
was for
advisor.
them to have the opportunity to say that they did have an issue that we couldn't foresee. So that pause made null and void. Just in case y'all didn't know, I'm
Just
letting you
try
know.
it. Just try it. So
Yeah.
ask your advisor anything is simply me learning more about what the world views a travel agent. And I will be saying travel agent in that webinar. Some because that is the terminology. And depending on who you're talking to, they will tell you, "Oh, I'm not an agent, I'm an advisor." That's what I tell myself. But I want to learn more. And I know people have questions, I know people have comments. And I'm not out to change anybody's mind on working with a travel agent.
Right.
I'm sorry, ask your advisor anything is not me trying to get you to book with me. Ultimately, yes, I would love for that to happen. But ultimately, I want you to feel comfortable in whomever you are putting your money with. I can understand I'm not for everybody. You tell me you want a trip to Bora Bora for $500, and me telling you no, that's not going to work. Might not be for you,
Right.
and that's okay. But I want to not only help myself understand, but I want to help you understand more about what this line of work does. Now, there are some questions that, if asked, may be off the table because I have to make sure that I am remaining within compliance um, to my agency and making sure that I'm doing things in decent and in order. But I want to make it to where you can ask almost any question that you have, and I'm going to answer it truthfully. If you haven't been around me long enough,
Baby, she coming truthfully, baby. Just get ready.
it's
Put,
going to be
put,
real.
go ahead and put your Momo drawers on.
Go on ahead. You might need some Depends that day.
Uh-oh, not the depend.
You might, you might, you might.
Mm,
But
yeah.
7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That would be 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. Um, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. And I've not seen anybody do something like this before, so I'm excited. I do also want to
Right.
put out there that the first 10 people that register for the webinar will be entered into a drawing for something.
Hmm.
I don't know
I
for
don't
what.
know. I think I might be registered already.
Ah! If you're in the first 10, we're going to put your name up.
So I'm gonna go check and make sure.
Go ahead,
I
go
go
ahead,
check.
check. Go ahead, go check. That
Clock
way,
it.
the
Clock it.
the first 10, we're gonna put your name into a drawing for a something. I don't know what it is. The Lord might tell me to do a gift card. The Lord might tell me to do a cash out. The Lord might tell me to send you a T-shirt. The Lord might tell me to do something. I don't know what He's gonna tell me between now and January 25th. But you
Amen.
got to be the
But it's gonna
first 10
take
registered.
something.
It's gonna
It's
be
gonna
something.
take. It's gonna be something.
You got to be the first 10 registered by January 25th. So yes. And we'll be doing more talks like this. Actually, I'm planning on doing one a month.
Oh.
On various topics. Like, for example, February, it's gonna be Travel with MJ's Trigger Birds.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah. I need the world to understand that what y'all say to travel advisors sometimes is triggering.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes.
Uh-oh.
But
Uh-oh.
I'm going to explain why it's triggering to me. This is on Travel with MJ and why it's triggering to me. It may not be triggering to Kelly's travel down the street, but it's triggering to me.
Right. Exactly.
But I want you to understand why, because there's some words that you use. I'm like, But that's February. We're not going to worry about ourselves on that one. That's going to be for next month, and we're working on at least one a month. But if you are a part of my travel community, MJ's travel community, you might get more. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. So as we're wrapping it up, what is something that you want to leave with the guests, the audience? What is something you want to leave with them to encourage them as we're starting this new year off?
I'm gonna leave you with this: pull your trigger.
Mm.
Whatever your trigger is, pull it. If you want to start a new business, pull the trigger. If you want to scale down in your business or niche down into your business or specialize in your business, pull the trigger. If you want out of a relationship, if you want out of a job, if you want in somewhere, if you want to do something, be somewhere, be somebody, pull your trigger.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, nobody else is going to be able to do it for you but you. And while y'all sitting there eating collard greens and black eyed peas, hoping that it gives you all this clarity and this wisdom and this knowledge, you're not going to get that from no collard greens and no black eyed peas. Somebody had to be one to tell y'all. You're going to have to get it by pulling the trigger, by doing the work, by showing up for your success, by finding opportunities where you can promote your business and actually taking advantage of them and showing up like the CEO that you are destined to be.
That part. That part.
Ain't
And
no
it's
amount of
so
black eyed
many
peas gonna fix that.
platforms. So many platforms that allow you to do that. So
And black eyed
I'm
peas
not.
ain't gonna fix the fact that you late. Black eyed peas and collard greens ain't gonna fix the fact that you don't know how to dress professionally for a professional setting. Black eyed peas and collard greens is not going to fix the fact that you don't know how to keep your commitments. My bad. Did I step on your toes? Say ouch and move on. Black eyed peas and collard greens ain't gonna fix nothing unless you do. Good day.
Yeah, I heard it from MJ. In front of your TV right now with some black eyed peas and some collard greens.
You can have the black eyed peas, you can have the collard greens.
Just go ahead and say, okay, ouch, move on. Just say your ouch and move on.
Eat your
we're not gonna stop you from eating healthy.
right. Eat
We're
your
not gonna
collard
stop you from
greens.
your
Eat your black
We
eyed
just
peas. But
needed
I
to
hope
not coexist with the mindset that it's gonna change something besides your waistline.
that's it. That's it. Look, eat your look. Let me go back. Eat your collard greens. Eat your black eyed peas. But develop a work ethic.
Yeah.
And them collard greens
Man,
and them black eyed peas ain't gonna develop that. It's only gonna develop an itis.
true, true.
I'm gonna let y'all go because I think somebody's gonna be stepping on toes on these black eyed peas and collard greens, uh,
And cabbage.
and cabbage, and you ain't supposed to wash stuff on New Year's Day.
Yeah, all that, all that, all that. But my girl, it has been a pleasure.
It's
It
been
has
fun.
been fun as always. I look forward to our next time meeting up. We will be seeing more of MJ and her businesses. MJ is actually in our Motivational Talk Dialogue community, and she's always posting. So if you're not in our Motivational Talk Dialogues and Show community, you are missing out because she is in there on a regular putting information out there, and I be looking because it be good.
Listen,
So go
ask
ahead.
your advisor. Anything is in that group, so if you are interested in learning about that, go find my post from last night and go register for how to ask your agent, your travel advisor, anything. And as long as I can answer it, it's gonna be raw, it's gonna be truthful, and it's gonna be straightforward. So I look forward to meeting all of
Yeah,
you at Ask Your Advisor Anything. I'm excited to learn more and dispel some myths that people might have and give some clarity to those who might want to work with an advisor but maybe don't know how, you know?
that's true. That's true.
Um,
Because
don't
sometimes we
know,
assume
right.
that part. All
It
right. All right. So MJ, it has been fun. It has been great. I look forward to the 25th because you know I'm gonna be front and center
yes. I hope you had your
and be
questions.
ready and be ready. And if you have not gotten up on your MJ game and you try to come to this meeting and beat me at anything, you will. And I'm just putting that disclosure out here, that
Look,
disclaimer, disclosure, this position, this whatever you want. Yeah, I'm dissing y'all because I'm gonna be front and center and I'm
Nicole
gonna
is
be
our
ready.
current front running bingo champion. Um,
Clock it,
so
clock it.
you gonna have to go and study real hard
Real hard because
if
I
you
had
come to beat
bingo
Nicole.
4 ways. I had bingo 4 ways. Oh,
You're gonna have to go and study real hard if you coming to try and beat Nicole and take Nicole's top spot. Tell you now.
I
Tell
am
you
the
now.
MJ travel champ.
She is. She is the reigning bingo champ. So maybe
Yeah.
through MTD we might be able to crown a new champion, but Nicole's saying no, that ain't gonna happen.
No, no,
That's
no.
hilarious. I can't with you.
And I'm standing on that all of 2026.
Stand on
So
business. Standing
bring
on
it.
business.
Go ahead and bring it, bring it, bring it. But remember, reach out, follow MJ. If you don't know how to find her, you can always go into Motivational Talk Dialogues and Show community. You can find her there. You can find her on her personal page. I'm about to say MJ, Miriam Jackson.
I wish I
So
could change my name
anyway,
on Facebook to MJ, baby. That'd be life. Mark, can we make that happen?
they tricky like that, so probably not. But
Probably not,
you know,
but it was worth a
give
try.
it a try. They
Right.
let some other stuff go through there, so they might. They might. Give it a try. Give it a try. But we are going to leave y'all. We are going to love y'all. And we are going to enjoy seeing you in this new year with all of the things that we are doing to elevate ourselves, our businesses, and our clients. So you heard it from your girl, Nicole. And as always, you know what I say. Your voice is important. So speak loudly. Bye bye.